And speaking of championships, you're a free agent.
Yeah.
We know free agency hasn't started yet.
Nope.
But, you know, all of our faithful Viking fans that follow us, and NFL fans as well, they always knocking and want to know what you're going to do. Like, how would you determine what's going to be next for you? I do believe Minnesota will try to retain your services, but clearly there could be some other suitors as well. What are you looking to detail when it comes to free agency? Like, what will stick out to you in determining which direction you may go?
You know, obviously the state of the team. You know,
you don't want to be a part of a rebuild.
No.
Okay.
I mean, the roster. And rebuilds can be, I mean, it's different when you say rebuild, because a lot of people may think the Minnesota is a rebuild. I don't see it as a rebuild.
No, not with the guys you guys got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a lot of guys coming back. You're getting the offensive line back. I mean, the whole offense back.
Yeah.
You're going to be missing a couple pieces that you may have to add on the defensive side of the ball, but for the most part, it's professionals in that building. So guys come to work and want to get better and want to put forth the work to try to get dubs on Sunday. So I wouldn't mind, you know, like I said, going back to Minnesota if they you know, want to retain my services, because everything is in place. I love the atmosphere there. I love the community. And, you know, it's just all about us going out there, putting in that work, winning those situational football moments in the football game. And we could have been, you know, a much better team than what our record showed.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I am able to come back, I think Kevin is going to do a great job with the offense. Coach Ed is going to do an awesome job on the defensive side of the ball. He's a 49er. He was a 49ers defensive back coach back in 2011. He was, when I was getting drafted, I had the opportunity to go up to San Francisco. And
so you're familiar with?
Yeah, I'm familiar with a lot of the.
Don't forget Deshae Townsend just announced that he will be the secondary corner coach, I think. And, you know, my former teammate coached you early in your career.
Coached me my first 2 seasons.
In Arizona.
Yep, in Arizona. And Deshae, man, I think we talked about him before, but, yeah, Deshae just, when he first came in, he just gave me so much confidence. And I never forget my first assignment. I think it was.
Was that Calvin?
Nah, because we played them later in that year. That was like a December game.
Yeah.
But it was, I think it was Brandon Lloyd, because we played the Rams early that year. And coach was like, "Yeah, you got him."
That's what Deshae told you.
Came in the meeting on that Wednesday. PP got, I think he was number 80 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. It was like, P, you got 80. He can't have a big game. He can't have a big day.
So let me ask you this question. Understanding and seeing what Kevin has been able to do with his staff, I, for one, I love what he's doing with the additions. Number one, you just said this is something you want to be a part of. The fans, you guys heard him here from the guy, Pat P. He would love to come back to Minnesota. But do you believe this roster, of course, with some additions, you know, via draft, could be via free agency, this is a roster that could get to this point next year in Arizona and playing for a championship?
Oh yeah, I think you know, add a couple pieces here and there. Yes, this roster is more than capable of competing with the best.
How important would it be for you? Because when you talk about NFL franchises, this is your second franchise you've played with, and you know some franchises have more tradition, have more prestige than other franchises. Right. But how important would it be for you to be able to bring a championship, be a part of a team that brought a championship to Minnesota?
Man,
for the Vikings.
I mean, that would be huge, because I mean that's something I wanted to do in Arizona. You know, that's what I was fighting for those 10 years. You know, training so hard for in the off season, putting in that work for is trying to be, you know, one of the first. Not trying to be one of the first team, be the first team to win. You know, that Lombardi Trophy. Yeah. For the Bidwell family. You know, obviously came up short. 2015. Had an opportunity, and then they obviously came up short in 2007, I think, against you guys in that Super Bowl against Pittsburgh. So
yeah, that was in Tampa.
Yeah, in Tampa. So you know, that was always my goals when I was in, you know, Arizona. But now in Minnesota, if I have opportunity to go back there, it'll mean a lot to me to be on a team that brings their team a first championship.
Well, I can tell you this much for the city of Minnesota, for all the restaurant owners that are watching us right now, if these guys can bring a championship to Minnesota, I think they're deserving of having a lifetime free supply of whatever it is on your main menu. That's what you should do.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
And maybe, like, you remember how Ben Roethlisberger had that sandwich?
Yeah, the sandwich. You get your P2 sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind? You like burgers?
I love burgers.
What kind of burger you like? You like lettuce, tomato? You like cheese?
Yeah, I like it fully dressed.
Yeah.
Fully
I
dressed.
had an In-N-Out burger since I've been here.
You had?
I had 3.
You had 3?
Yeah.
I saw one at the corner. I was thinking about getting one.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah. Well, let's get Pat P. a burger.
Animal style.
Yeah, because they had what's the burgers in Minnesota? The Lucy burgers? What, the cheese ooze out of the patty?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that, Coach.
You haven't had that yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you eat the patty and the cheese comes out. This is like a Lucy burger, I think. What's the name? Somebody help me.
Lucy burger.
Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy. I'm not surprised. My producer in my ear, Lucas, he loves food, and he's only 130 pounds before he can eat. And he knew the name of the burger
Right away.
Right away.
Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy burger. Shout out to all the Juicy Lucy burger makers in Minnesota. But you guys heard it. Pat P would love to be able to rock that purple and white one more time.
And that's it.
And that number 7. And like I said, if y'all can get them a championship, they will forever be indebted.
No doubt about it.
Forever.